everybody. Welcome back to In a Perfect World, where we talk about people's biggest dreams and their creative journeys. Joining me today, we have musician Nelle. How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you today, Carmen?
I'm good. I'm happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I know. It's been a long time coming.
Yes.
Like,
well overdue.
when I was planning this out, I had like a list of people that I wanted to come on, like immediately, top of my head, use on my list. So
I appreciate that.
And that was when I first started, last February, and it's damn May. So
yes, well
I'm
overdue.
Sorry it took so long.
No, it's okay. I'm just happy I'm here now. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. All right, ready to get into it?
Yes.
Okay. So, in a perfect world, what is it that you do to support your lifestyle? Like, what are you working toward? If you took all the obstacles away, what are you doing?
What would my perfect life look like? I'm going to say I imagine myself in 20 years, 10 years, being well paid, in a nice house, having my money work for me, a lot of investments, a family, a cat, 3 cats, and 3 cats. I need 3 of them. And, 5 floors, a pool in the backyard, nothing crazy. Making music, my music money working for me. I don't want to be pop lock and drop on stage my whole life. Eventually, I just want to be a mom and, take care of my family.
I love that. 3? How many cats do you have now? I know you have 1. I know you post 1.
Yes.
You have 1 cat.
Yeah, I only have 1 cat right now.
Okay.
Sadly.
Okay, yeah. So can you see yourself going on like tours and stuff like that? Like, I be seeing people with like 30 cities, like a whole year tour.
Yes.
Just gone.
Rockstar lifestyle.
Oh, yeah. I could see that.
Yeah.
I can definitely see that.
That's actually my, my short-term dream.
A tour. You should do you should do like a summer tour.
That would be
so
like fun.
Like 5 shows in the summertime.
Oh, like right now, yes. Mm-hmm. But I want to do like a big tour.
Yeah. In the future, yeah.
Yes. Soon, but God time is God time,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, rockstar lifestyle.
So tell me about how you got into music, because I saw you posted something and you were saying that you wrote Kryptonite when you were 16.
Yes.
But I never knew you did music, like in school. You was very low key, quiet, and then when I saw that, I was like, what?
Yes, I was very shy. So I used to get on stage. I tried to sing one time in the auditorium and I got on stage and started crying. So yeah, but I wrote Kryptonite when I was 16. I was in love. And I wrote it, and I recorded it when I was 17, and I dropped it when I was 19.
Dang.
So I've been in music. I grew up in music, actually. My dad did music. So do
you play any instruments?
I wish. I have a guitar that's been sitting in my room for like 5 years. I haven't had the willpower to learn. I haven't had the willpower to teach myself. But I will one day. Trust me. It's red and white.
Electric guitar?
Electric guitar.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Rockstar lifestyle.
Because I'm thinking you talking about, the regular brown guitar. No. You need to learn how to do that.
Rockstar lifestyle.
Not the reason I haven't, but I just have very small hands. I cannot get my fingers to go up, which is funny because I used to play violin. But for some reason,
that's a tiny guitar.
Yeah, for some reason, guitar just don't work for me.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking to you. I'm having like visions of you on tour. Somebody bringing the guitar out and you just go crazy on it.
Perk on the guitar. It's literally one of my dreams. I will learn it. It's just not in my time frame right now. But it's definitely, it will be done.
Okay.
It will be done.
So remember you said this.
Yes. On a perfect world.
So would you say that music is like your purpose? Music is your calling?
Absolutely. And I know that because when I was younger and I was dealing with my obstacles and the things that I would go through, music, and even down to this day, music was always the thing that soothed me. Music always was the thing that made me feel like I had a space in this world, and like it always made me feel like I belonged. I'm an artist. Like, it made me, being an artist kind of gave me a space. Being an artist kind of gave me, like, that makes sense. Like, it gave me a purpose.
Yeah.
So it was something I could never stray away from. And there's nothing else I really like doing more than making music. Honestly, I hate math.
Girl,
I can be like a scientist if I get to like blow shit up, but like, you know, this is the only thing that like fuels my
sense.
Yeah, it makes sense for me. It fuels my fire. I mean, acting too, but even then, I don't like acting as much as I love music.
I didn't know you were into acting.
Yes, I used to be the president of the drama club.
Why I didn't know this?
Yes,
Monologues.
Yes,
You came to the plays. You ain't come to the plays.
See, the VPA was a whole nother thing. But the drama club, yes, I was the president of the drama club.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Yes, and I was always in plays and everything. I'm an actress too, but I'm an artist first. I mean, I guess acting is art.
Yeah.
Acting is art, so I'm an artist.
Mm-hmm. It all falls under the same umbrella.
Yeah.
Do you dance too?
Yes.
Girl.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes, I
all
do.
three. So saying like music was like your it soothed you when you were younger and stuff like that. What's some music that you grew up listening to, or music that you grew up listening to, and TV shows? Because I think that all ties in as well.
Okay. Music, of course I listen to the classic Lauryn Hill, Jill Scott, Boyz II Men.
You
like
was R&B.
Yeah, I was very R&B and rap too, because my dad was an artist. My dad was a rapper, but he was an overall he is an overall artist. So like he does everything. He dances, he does. So I grew up listening to everything, all types of music. He literally made me listen to everything. So I grew up listening to pretty much everything except for raunchy stuff. He wouldn't let me listen to raunchy stuff. I had to do that by myself,
Of course.
but yeah. And TV shows. My favorite shows were Flapjack,
Yes.
Chowder,
Yes.
Adventure Time, you know, things like that. Ed and Eddie, what's the Courage the Cowardly Dog, stuff like that. That's So Raven. I like strange stuff. And Gravity Falls.
Gravity Falls was really good.
Yes.
I don't know why, for some reason, I thought you was going to say, like, a dark show. When you started laughing, I was like, oh, she about to say, like, 1,000 Ways to Die or something like that.
No, that actually used to give me nightmares. I just like the weird stuff. I like weird cartoons.
I like talking to people, like, about what they listen to and watch growing up, because it's an interest, and it kind of, how can I say it? It shows up later in life.
Yes.
Like, I liked iCarly.
Yeah.
Look what I'm doing now.
Yes.
Like, I was like, ooh, they got their own little show.
Right.
Like, it's funny how all that stuff comes back.
Yes, that is true. And it kind of like frames a personality a little bit. Like you, like if you were iCarly, that would fit you. You would be like, it would fit right in. Like,
I'd be the third member.
Sam, why are you beating him with a butter? Like, yeah, no, that would fit you. And if I was in Flapjack and I could be a cartoon character, I would fit right in.
Mm-hmm.
I would. So, yes, I totally agree.
So, backtracking a little bit. So, Kryptonite was like the first time we were like seeing you in music. That was like your cute music video. Like, hey, this is me.
I sang a little bit.
Yeah. Then we moved on to Mirror. No.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Yes.
Coffee was next.
Yes.
That was like your,
you know, my grown and sexy little bit.
Your grown era. This is me, y'all.
Surprise.
Then we moved on to Mirror. Come to find out you can rap.
Oh yeah. My daddy was mad at me when I dropped that. My dad was mad when I dropped Coffee. When I dropped Mirror.
Oh, the video?
Yeah. Yeah, he was mad at me.
Don't be that way, Dad. That's joint 8.
He knew that joint was tea. He was hating on me. He's like, don't let him do that to you, shawty. You acting like a thought. What are you acting like a thought? So I know he heard Mirror. If he heard Mirror, he would have a motherfucking. Can I cuss in here?
Yeah, you
He
can.
would have a motherfucking conniption. His ass. Yeah,
Bruh, funny enough, like, that was it was on my playlist. I think I showed you, like, my top 5 songs.
Mirror?
No, Coffee.
Oh.
And then now I'm dating a guy. His last name is Coffee.
Oh, you
I think
manifested it.
It's really weird if you think about it. Like, so when we got together, we was like 2 weeks in. I was like, babe, let me show you this song. This for you, babe. When I listen to this,
coffee and a
think
more.
about you.
You my coffee and a more. I like that.
And then, okay, yeah, then Mirror. Now we have Dumb Lies. And to me, they're all like different genres.
Yeah.
With that being said, do you be scared to like try? Because you do it, but that don't mean that you don't be scared. So do you be a little nervous when you like and you engage in something different? Because they're all different characters I seen.
I think my concern more so comes in with how people will accept it, like how they would digest it. But creating it, no, because it's literally like music isn't a job for me. Like I do it because it's what I feel. So like not so more so like afraid to like try different things, because it literally just, I like this. Let me just, what is this saying to me? What is this beat saying to me? How does this make me feel? Who them hoes we don't hear 'em. I fucking got them looking in the mirror, like, you know. And I also feel like it kind of helps me, kind of helps my audience like feel the shades of me. You know what I mean? Like,
definitely.
Like it kind of shows like my diversity, but it kind of shows different personalities. So I wouldn't say afraid to like try different things. I think the biggest fear comes in with how people might receive it. You know, I don't want to come off too slutty. You know, like, but you know, I do have like to have a good ratchet time.
Yeah.
You know, stuff like that. So
that's good. Which one are you most proud of, and which one do you feel like did the best? I wonder if those are can they be the same?
Well, you can. Okay. So I would say I'm the proudest of Kryptonite, because that was the first song. I was so scared. Like, I was so scared to drop that song, because that's the first song I've ever dropped. But once I dropped it, it kind of got me over like my hurdles and my fear. You know what I mean? So it kind of gave me like that drive to be like, hey, everybody like this song. Everybody fucking with this song. Maybe I can do this. The song I feel like did the best right now, I'm going to say Dumb Lies. Dumb Lies? Yeah, Dumb Lies is doing pretty good right now. Of course, it could do better, but, you know, got to crawl before you come up front.
Yeah, and you just dropped it not too long ago. Yeah. So give that joint some time. Let the right people see it. They gon' push it up. In
due time. Everything, the stars will align when they're supposed to. It doesn't happen when you want it. It happens when you need it. So, I'm trying to tell you. With those stars will align, but I would definitely say Dumb Lies, because I feel like, and I would say that because it kind of is like my reintroduction a little bit. Like, you know, I kind of stop and I, you know, but like, you know, God has put me in a position where I can start dropping consistently again. So it was kind of like a good re-pop out back song. Re-back pop out.
Your comeback.
Yeah, bow.
Yeah. Okay. Let me think.
Okay.
I hate this. So, okay, you said you popping back out. What are some of the mental barriers, I guess I would say, that you go through when you have to put a new project out? Like, do you have like any doubt or like any fear? I know you mentioned a little bit, but when you start to put music out consistently, what do you think are some barriers that you might come across, if that makes sense?
There's so many directions I could go with that question. I'm gonna start with the doubts aspect. Of course, I'm gonna have my doubts because, you know, music is a very saturated market. You know, it's a lot of people making music. There's a lot of people doing what I'm doing. So,
wait, can I cut in? Sorry. You think music is oversaturated in general or in this area?
In general, there's millions of people making music.
Okay.
Like, there's a lot of people making music in a lot of different areas. And, you know, it's a lot of people coming trim. Like, it's a lot of people coming correct with it. So, you know, of course, it's a lot of pressure to be like, to set myself aside. I kind of feel like, you know, thank God I kind of have like my own sound. So it kind of like helps. But like, definitely it's natural. I'm human. I'm still going to have like my doubts where I'd be like, maybe I should just go to school and be a, you know, as a creative, it comes with like those doubts, like, and then there's life happens, and it's like, you'll be like, it's easy to stray away because you have to deal with your reality. But, I'm grateful that I'm able to keep going. Like, I'm sorry, could you elaborate? Could you say the question one more time to make sure I'm not straying away, because I'll go down a whole rabbit hole.
No, you're answering it right. Just okay. What are some of the barriers that you go through with making music? Just being, not even making music. Let's cut the music out. Just being a creative in general and wanting to put out stuff for people to enjoy.
Mm-hmm. And also, it's kind of like, I feel like another obstacle kind of becomes like creating music to where people will want to hear versus creating what comes from my heart, if that makes sense. Like creating art or creating or doing things that people want to look, creating it for the audience versus creating it for myself and hoping they like it. Because that separates that, and you can tell where the authenticity will come in, and like it separates. You can tell where it separates. So definitely that. So how do I move past those? I honestly stop caring what people think. I do what I want to do, and I do it, record it how it comes out in my head. I listen, of course my team would tell me like, you need to redo that. That was a little, or like, maybe you should try it like this, and whoop, whoop, and I'll try all the options. But at the end of the day, I'm going to go with what I love the most and what feels right for me and how it makes me feel. So
I agree, because I'm not putting out nothing that I don't like.
Yeah.
A million people could like it. If I don't like it,
I'm sorry.
Y'all not seeing this.
Because maybe the way I see it might be a little different, and it might change everyone's perspective.
Yeah.
Because that's all art is. Art is nothing but perspective. So, putting my perspective in the bowl and mixing it up.
Yeah. And that's really funny you mentioned that. Oh my God. About what might resonate with me might not resonate with the other people, because I was just talking to somebody about like how motivational content can be it can be hard to make entertaining, but it resonate with me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, if it resonate with me, maybe it's gonna resonate with y'all. But and
if it doesn't, you'll find the people that it resonates to, and that's how you find your crowd and your audience. It might not be for everybody. It might not be everybody's flavor. It might not be everybody's taste, but you throw it out there, and the people who bite, and even if it's not, you might come across somebody who needed to hear it, and now it is.
Because it's an audience for everything.
Exactly.
And I think a lot, like, people don't realize that it's an audience for everything. If you want to make content about specifically blue cars, you want to make content for special zippers.
There's people who like toes.
Y'all need help. But no, it's really an audience for everything, and it's so, man, it's so cliche, but like, you can literally do anything.
Literally.
You can literally do anything that you want to do.
Literally. It's literally something for everybody. It's literally, you can literally make your space in this world, and there's people around you who are just like you, and you don't even know, because nobody has the heart to do it until you do it. You literally don't even know until you make a song like this, and then somebody's like, damn, I never even thought about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of this is just perspective and putting yourself in the mix.
And they don't even have to be in the area either. That's another thing. Like, we limit ourselves to, like, you know how in movies when they say we got to save the world, and it's really like only the U.S. Right. It's like that. It's like, it's so many other people to network with. And we in a tiny city, if you think about it.
Yes.
Tiny little county.
Yes.
Your audience can be in California.
Yes.
Your audience can be in Europe. Like, it's
the
just
UK,
no limit. Like, and I'm trying to get out of that mindset too.
Yeah. That
I need to work with everybody here instead of like outsourcing, if that makes sense. So.
And another thing I've kind of realized about the area is that it's kind of stagnant energy here. And moving out of the state and then coming back and moving to a state where the support was so prominent, it made me realize that you can literally make your space in this world, because there's literally a billion people in this world, and you never know. All you need is 5 from this right here, and that could go tell 5, and now you have 10, and they go tell 15, and now multiply. You have, you know what I'm saying? And literally, like, options are literally limitless, and what God's plan is, you're not going to be able to see it. So.
Where did you live?
Atlanta.
How long?
For like a year.
I heard it's not good out there.
It was amazing for me. It was amazing for what I went out there for.
Okay.
Now, I wasn't out there getting fucky. You know what I'm saying? All the STDs and shit. I wasn't out there on that. Uh-huh. But, I was out there chasing my dream and networking, and, that aspect is very good for what I went out there for. And it made me realize how many people, that's why, to backtrack a little bit, it made me realize how it is a saturated market, but you got to come harder because there's people out here that really want it. Like, because I went out there and I'd go to shows and it would be like little shows, but they have choreography, the whole crowd, people's coming from outside, the whole crowd is standing up surrounding the stage. Like, literally, that's all you need. That's all you need. You just got to come trim with it. That's one thing I've learned. So, yeah, it's something, it's space out here for everyone. People, literally.
Choreography is crazy.
Oh, I'm talking, she was eating it up. Like, she inspired me because it made me realize that, I'm not gonna lie, all that, the DMV shit that people be trying to do, just get up there and just like wing it. It's cool, but it's people out here pop, lock, and dropping, doing flips, jumping on bars, jumping on stage, practicing. It's people who realize eat, sleep, dream, this shit. Like, it's people out here really coming trim. So it made me realize that I gotta come harder, you know. So
I'm really like trying to process that.
Yeah, it's a big ass world.
It is.
It's a big ass world. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want out here.
Because the videos, like when I see people's like a recap of somebody's videos, I see exactly what you're talking about. Like just winging it, have all the men come up,
you know,
jump around with me.
And that might resonate to somebody.
Yeah,
that might resonate to somebody. But when you look at it on a broader aspect and a broader horizon, that's everywhere is not gonna eat that up. Like, that's the DMV. We learn, we live, we like that shit.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we love that shit, but you take that shit somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? It might get the crowd lit. You know, it might do something, but like, it might not, people might not be looking for that. People might be looking for something that's a little more well packaged. You know what I'm saying? All the free car music, you know what I'm saying? It's cool for here because that's what we like to hear, but take that shit somewhere else. It's just like, why the fuck y'all so violent? You know?
Why y'all so violent?
What do you mean
why
you're in those
so
cars?
Mean?
Right. Empty the Drake, but why? Like, you know, niggas might not eat that up.
But why?
but why?
And another thing to think about is everything that we do now is kind of preparing us for what we want our future to look like.
Exactly.
So if you somebody that wants to go on tours and want to be like a role model for people, you got to start that now.
Yeah.
What that mean is put more time into your shows and what you want to leave with people. So like the choreography, that's resonated with me because I'm like, dang, she's preparing. So when her moment comes, she already gonna know the counts. She gonna know how it go because she already did it.
She's ready.
Yeah.
She's ready. And granted, you can go up there and wing it. You know what I'm saying? It just takes passion. Like, you really have to know what you're doing. You can go up there and wing it. You can go up there and shut some shit down and wing it. The options, like I said, options are limitless, but all that not knowing what you're doing, you can go up there and be a rookie. You can go up there and be a professional and wing it. You can go up there and have an idea what you want to do and wing it. But all that rookie shit, it'll get you somewhere. One step at a time. Let me not say nothing because, you know, everybody starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Everybody starts from somewhere. But
not saying you got to come out the gate with all this stuff because I didn't come out the gate with all this stuff.
Yeah. But it takes some time and some passion and some love and some dedication for it to get where it needs to be for longevity.
So if you were to go on tour, right, you could do, let's say you do 5 cities in the U.S. Where you going?
You know I'm going to L.A.
You got to go to L.A.
I ain't never been to L.A., but I need to be at L.A. Beach.
It's nice.
You've been?
I went for my birthday last year. There's a very... So people say when you live there, it's not as special, but the energy out there was very special to me. Like, you look this way, you see Netflix.
Whimsical.
You look this way, you see Hulu. You look this way, you see the Walk of Fame. Like, it was just very...
inspiring.
Yeah, it was very inspiring. So L.A. and New York give me those vibes.
Okay.
Like, L.A. is just the lights. It just all resonates with me. Like, you definitely gotta go out there.
Yeah, I would love to.
You are gonna come back with so much inspiration, I think. But
yeah.
I wouldn't say live there, because when you live somewhere, it kind of takes away from the special,
the sparkle.
Yeah, the sparkle.
Yeah.
Like, we live by the Capitol. People be dying to come to DC,
and people be dying in DC.
They be dying in DC, but ain't nothing, like, it's nothing special to us. We drive past the White House. It's nothing special. So I think to keep that sparkle out in LA, I would never live there.
Yeah.
But okay, LA.
Okay. LA, Vegas, lit ass
Never
pool
been to
party.
Vegas.
I've been to Vegas was one of those cities that inspired me. Like
Ooh.
I love that. I love Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
They LA, Vegas, but at Vegas I see a lit ass pool party, floaties, beach balls, confetti, bubbles, all of that.
That sounds like your top pick.
Rock star lifestyle, right?
You going back to Atlanta?
Of course I'm going back to Atlanta.
Back
I gotta
to
go back to
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Of course I gotta do a home performance.
You do that where?
Shit.
Probably DC, right?
Yeah, DC.
Mm-hmm.
And we're at the last city. Houston, Atlanta, Vegas. It's only fucking right.
You been to Houston?
Yeah, I've been to Houston, and everything I ate there was so good. That's a sidetrack, but all the food, everything I ate was so good. So I have to go there and perform.
Did you try turkey
Leg Hut? Yes, I did.
Dog.
Yes, I went 2 years ago. I think about that shit to this day. I swear to God, I think about that shit to this day.
Bruh, every time somebody go to Houston, this how they story be. It be plain, it be the Houston sign, it be the turkey leg hut.
I skipped the Houston.
Everybody.
Plain turkey leg hut.
Everybody go there. Miami. Would you go to Miami?
Oh,
you can add it.
okay.
Add it to your 6.
Miami. Definitely Miami. New York. I'd go to Chicago. Like, the good part.
You know, like the good part.
The good part. Yeah. I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now. Mm-hmm. But definitely the lit ass cities.
Definitely. Yeah. We're going to look back at this one day.
And be like, wow.
And you can be like, wow, I said all those cities.
Plus
like 30 more.
And we're going to be on the red carpet. And I'm going to say, Carmen, you're going to say,
oh my God. Be like, how are you? The kids.
Oh my God. Got the camera.
Literally.
I went to LA. And I went to, he was like, what to do? For the 15 million time.
Ooh. So, okay. So when you were like, let's say when you were like younger or like in high school, for example, did you imagine yourself getting this deep into music? Like, of course, it sounds fun, but then when you think about like, oh, I have to make a living off of this, did you see yourself doing that?
I knew music was my path in elementary school. Like, literally, it was something I couldn't shake. And it was so crazy because at one point in my life, I used to have like really bad stage anxiety, stage fright, where like I go on stage and I start crying when it's time to perform. Like, really, my heart would like, it's like, yeah, it's like anxiety. It's like a real bad anxiety. But I always knew this was who I was destined to be. And it's like, even now, I let that fear, like that little girl in me, like the anxiety, I let that shit drive me to like go hard, because it's like intimidation, but I won't let it intimidate me. So I always knew music. It was, even when I didn't know or I didn't fully understand, being scared, I didn't understand it, but I knew this is what God called me to do. And it was prophesied to me numerous times on the most random spaces of my life. So I always knew, and I still know, even though like I'm not there yet, I still know that this is my pocket.
Yeah, what you're supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm. It feels too right. I don't feel right doing anything else, and I've tried.
What did you try doing?
Well, I told you I'm in school for marketing.
Yeah.
I've worked every job you could possibly ever think about. In school, I went to a bottle girl. I tried to go to school for other things. I've worked every job. Literally, I get fired every 5 months. I get fired from a job.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I've tried to do other things, but this is the only thing that feels homey.
That's a sign too, low key. Like, I don't know what you be doing at work, but if you be getting fired, they low key telling you
like all the time.
What month you on now?
I'm actually on. I actually just started this one because I got fired from my last two. But I quit my other one. Yeah.
You quit?
No, I quit. I be working 2 jobs. I quit one, got fired from the other one. Sue me.
Bro, I have bad stage fright as well. Like, going back to what you were talking about when you performing in the auditorium, man, 1 year, and it's so crazy. Okay, one thought at a time. It's so crazy. I auditioned to be the host for Apollo Night 1 year. And I wanted to do it so bad. I did like one little, hey, welcome to a fall night. And it was just, I was like, damn, nah, this is not happening. And that's okay. Because when I think I don't remember if I was backstage, but I remember seeing all them people. I was like, dog, it's no way. Yeah. It just wasn't the right time. I would have thrown up. It'd be like that stage.
It'd be like that. It doesn't happen when you want it. It happens when you need it. Like, and that could have been the inspiration. Like, no, I'm gonna do this shit one day. One day I'm gonna do this shit. Fuck y'all down, but I'm gonna do this shit one day.
I was just asking my friends. I was like, if y'all could take out like a grade in school, what year would you take out? And I was like, man, whatever year I did that Apollo Night audition, I would take that out. I would take that year out just for that moment. Like, I was so disappointed.
What did you like cry?
No, I was just shy. Like,
it just wasn't.
And I
wasn't.
I still have it, and I was in VPA.
I understand.
How you in performing arts and you got stage fright?
No, that's real.
It's real.
How you grow up in music and it's time to fucking sing, and now you're sitting here banging on the stage fucking crying, and then you run off stage. Trust me, I understand.
It drives me crazy. Like, even now, and back to what you saying about that little girl, even now I have stage fright, but I just be pushing through it. Like, I have to do it. Like, what am I gonna do? Not do it?
Literally, it's literally your path, your calling. Like, how would you not do it? It's not gonna get done if you don't do it.
Right. And another thing I be thinking about is, like, if not me, who gonna do it?
Exactly. Who else is gonna live your dream for you?
Who else is gonna do it? If I'm not meant to be the biggest, who's meant to do it?
You just gonna let it pass you up like that because you're scared a little bit,
right?
You know what I mean?
And like, it's funny. Even when it's time to film here, I don't be. It's different levels to stage fright.
For sure. I was scared too.
Bruh, for real?
Yeah, a
come
bit.
Here.
Sitting here, yeah, when it was about to start.
So even when I'm about to hit record, or if I know like, 3 hours till I film, 2 hours till I film, I'll be like, yeah, but at the end of the day, you just gotta do it.
Literally. And that little girl's gonna be so proud that once we reach those milestones, like, it's gonna be like, dang, all I had to do was do it.
Literally. That'd be the hardest part, is just starting. And I remember I didn't know what I wanted to do. I didn't know what path I wanted to go on until after high school, which is crazy, because graduating high school and not knowing what you want to do is scary. Nerve-wracking. Like,
it's scary.
I don't know what I want to do, but I just remember I remember always wanting to be famous,
right?
Which is, it's so funny. I just remember always wanting to be famous, so that's why I wanted to get into. I got into acting. I got into music. I was in the performing arts, but I just never would pinpoint which one it is. And then
you can do all of them.
I can't dance, girl.
Oh well, leave that part out there.
That's the only thing I can't do. I was just talking to somebody about, I did a father-daughter dance. Me and my dad got 2 left feet. 4 left feet on the dance floor.
4 left feet doing the cha-cha.
Jesus Christ. We did good. Dad, we ate that. But nah. So where was I going?
You always wanted to be famous.
Oh yeah, I didn't know which way I was gonna go, but now it's not even about the fame. It's kind of just about the impact I want to make. So now, now that I know that, I kind of have a path that I'm going down. And one day I was just like, you know what? I like to talk. I like to talk to people, and I'm a people's person, I think. But yeah, that's kind of how my little thing got started up. Not my little thing. I gotta stop doing that too. Yeah, that's how my thing got started.
Big thing. Yeah. Exactly. Pause, but
no pause. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo.
But what advice would you give to somebody who feels like they have no purpose? Like, I'm just taking up space. I don't know if you've dealt with that.
I have.
But I definitely have. What advice would you give to somebody who just holding on, I guess?
Find something you love. Find a space you love. Just find something that brings you joy. Whatever brings you joy, enjoy it. And sit in it. And just allow yourself to enjoy it. until you don't enjoy it no more. Maybe you'll enjoy it forever. Just allow yourself to enjoy things. I feel like a lot of times people get so caught up in just trying to be one thing. You feel me? Gratefully, luckily, you know what I'm saying, God has given me a space. But if you can't find a space, make a space. And if you making a space comes from finding what brings you joy, what you love, if that's family, if that's people, if that's game, if that's, just find something you love and hold on to it. Find what makes you happy and hold on to it. Search for what makes you happy. Hold on to it. I'm trying to see, I can go into it and be like, say it with God and I could really go into it in that way too, but I understand that might run people, that might not resonate for everyone. So I try to like stray away, but it all comes down to joy. Find what brings you joy. Sit in it, enjoy it, study it, learn it, finds what makes you feel whole. Me, I'm a prayer. So like, I'm a pray on it. I'm gonna ask God to guide me, and He do his big one every time. Every time, But God will find you. If God will find you. So find what brings you joy, and God will find you. I mean, unless it's like killing and stuff, then
if that's your joy,
join the military.
Just click off this video. Like, yeah, I ain't even watching this video, dog.
Yeah. Find God, because I don't think He's looking for you. But
I don't think He's looking for you. Crazy.
I don't think He's looking for you, but find what brings you joy.
And 9 times out of 10, people know what brings them joy.
Exactly.
They know what they look forward to the most. So what like elevates the heart rate. I know I got my stuff, but yeah, if you have that one thing that you like, if you can make that a lifestyle, because I know people have different circumstances. Like, that's another thing. I'm no shade at all. I'm just glad I ain't got no kids, dog. If I had kids, none of this.
That's diaper money. This is a crib. That's a stroller.
Man.
That's a college fund. That's Similac. Yeah. I'm right. Like you said, I'm just glad to be in a position where I can, explore yourself.
Explore myself and live at home and not have anybody to depend on me, because
life be
you
so
hungry.
Different.
We both going to be hungry. We're not.
Give me some of your chicken nuggets.
We're not hungry till I'm hungry.
Literally.
You got to be somewhere. I got to be somewhere. How you going to get there?
Literally.
I don't know. But everybody has different, different
circumstances.
Paths, different circumstances.
Even the people with kids, my girls, my boys with kids, like, you got to do what you got to do. You fuck with that kid.
Absolutely.
They here now, so you might as well make the best out of your situation. But me personally, I'm just glad and grateful that I'm able to explore my joy and myself and what makes me happy and find my purpose. And you can still do all of those things with children. Children definitely don't stop the motion, but it definitely makes it a little harder. Mm-hmm. But it's definitely kind of an advantage.
Yeah, when I be seeing people doing their thing with like a toddler, I'm like, bro, you really doing that? And I don't even know the extent of having a child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
how deep it really get.
Yeah, I mean, I think about surface level things like, oh, I have to feed you, I have to change you, but I know it comes with more than that.
You
of
pee,
course.
You cry.
And then how often are you doing that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. But yeah, that is good advice for somebody.
I wish I could
find a purpose.
I wish I could, like, I don't know. It's like elaborate a little more.
Mm-hmm. You can. Or you saying
yeah.
You can. Okay.
Yeah, but it all comes down to joy. Find what brings you joy. I don't give a fuck if it's knitting.
Man.
I don't give a fuck if you are a professional tap dancer. Find what brings you joy. Go back to what brings you joy. Sulk in what brings you joy. Allow yourself to be joyful in it.
Mm-hmm.
And make a space around it.
I think another thing is another thing that I want to add, because I know I talk about a lot of I'm very into the arts, so I kind of just want to talk to people that are in the arts. So having a purpose does not mean that you are famous, you a millionaire. Having a purpose could be just having a family.
Having a purpose could be breaking your generational curses, and that could be by being the black sheep. Like, your purpose, that was racist. It's like, no, your purpose could be anything in this world. Like,
yeah,
your purpose could be you could have been a foster kid. You could be a foster kid advocate. You never know. You could run into 3 little kids and save their lives, and they were just like you. That could be your purpose, to just save their lives, and now they branch off and do
whatever they
God's
want.
work. You know, like, your purpose could sometimes be to help someone else.
Yeah, I'm so glad. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Okay.
No, I'm just really glad that you mentioned that about joy, because I feel like it can be easy to watch each episode and think that I'm promoting like everybody has to be famous, a millionaire, this, that, and the third. But it's really, at the end of the day, it's just joy.
It's you.
What brings you joy? And at the end of the day, be happy.
Be happy. Joy, and the thing about joy is no one can take that away from you. Happiness is like an emotion, and you know it changes. But joy is something that's within you that no one can take away from you. You can find joy out of the smallest things if you are joyful. If that makes sense. Like,
it does.
You can go outside and see the sun is out, and that could just warm your soul and give you a reason to just fight another day. You know what I mean? You just have to be joyful and appreciate the smallest things, because that's really what makes life beautiful. So, like, just take that
and run with it
day by day.
Day
by day. Let emotions pass. Take it day by day, man.
So, that was supposed to be my last question, but I'm gonna ask another follow-up question.
Okay.
Besides yourself, of course, who would you say is somebody that just motivates you to keep going? Like, who's always in your corner? Who you always thinking about? Like, I'm doing this for you, but I'm doing this for you, man. Like, yeah.
Shit. First, I gotta go with my little sister. It's real life. Me and my little sister out here.
That's your only sibling?
I got an older sister.
Okay.
She lives in Vegas. Fun fact. Yeah. I have a baby, but I'm talking about my baby sister. Yeah. I got her name tattooed on my neck.
I know. I was just looking at it.
Yeah, that's my heart. I love the shit out of my little sister. It's important for me that I show up and, you know, be somebody I wish was there for me when I was her age or coming up. Like, it's important that I am I don't have no role models. You feel me? Like, it's important to me that I get my shit together and I go hard and do what I need to do. So she can always have somebody to look up to, and she can always have somebody to call on, and she can always, you know, and that go beyond and deeper than music. Like, it's important that I develop myself to be a good woman, so I can be role model for her. When I have my kids, I can be a role model for her. When she have her kids, like, you know, I just want to be a good woman, to be a role model for my sister. Yeah, that's my baby. I love the shit out of my little sister. And Trey, my boyfriend that passed away, he was an artist as well. And, you know, it's important for me that I seen his vision, and he always inspired me. So it's important for me that I do this shit.
Yeah. And you doing it.
And it's going to get done. No funny. So, yeah.
So, 2 questions. I know the answer to one, I think. How many years apart you and your sister?
4.
4 years. Okay. And she did your nails.
She did.
Girl.
Manny by Mars. Go get right.
I've literally been looking at this one little piece. I'm like, dog,
I had to do that.
So
you see the 3?
cute.
That's my Trey.
Oh, that is so cute. You did that, girl. I need to get my nails done.
Come get right. Manny by Mars. Yes. My baby a hustler.
And I feel like, how am I gonna word it? Not one of the main reasons I support you, but one of the biggest reasons I support you is because I see that the stuff you post, like I see the stuff you post about Trey, and I see the stuff that you post about your friend Quan, and just like how much love that you had for them. And like just recently going through something like that where one of my friends passed, it hit me a little different.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, now that I know what it feels like. So I'm like, I see that the drive is different in you. And I respect it so much. I'm like, you have no idea. Like when I be seeing the stuff you post about just you doing something new, you got a new opportunity, I just be so happy for you.
I genuinely appreciate that. I genuinely appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I do it for like, motivational purposes. Because no matter what, you're going to keep going. It's either you can go harder or you can go home.
Yeah.
Like.
And a lot of people go home.
A lot of people go home. A lot of people tap out. And it's hard. So I understand. But, there's shit going on. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? At
the end of the day, yeah. So, yeah, I'm really glad I got to share that with you. But I
that.
really do mean that.
It warmed my heart.
Yeah, I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Like, yeah. So I have no doubt, like with that drive and the talent, of course, that you're going to do something amazing. So remember, I said this right here on this podcast.
We going to be on the red carpet. Y'all going to look back on this and be like, damn.
And you better walk past everybody until you see me. If I'm not there.
The shade room. The fuck?
Nope.
Say cheese.
Over here. Excuse me. Over here.
In a perfect world. Thank you. Excuse me. No, get the camera out my face.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Can't wait.
Move to the side.
Yeah, everybody move now.
Yeah. Was there anything else that you wanted to add or leave with the people?
Make sure y'all tune in. Thank you for having me, Carmen. I really appreciate it. This was one of my favorite interviews.
Yay, I love when people say that.
Yes, this was very comfortable and it flowed so well. Thank you for having me, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us.
Right. Thank you guys so much for tuning into In a Perfect World. I absolutely love this episode. My heart is warm as wait a minute. My heart is so warm as well. But we'll see you guys next week, and tune into the video that we drop in very soon after this.
Yeah.
Peace out.